Hi everyone. Welcome to the Elevate Mindset. Hope you are well. Take care of yourself. Subscribe and like for motivational video. Every great change begins in silence, in those early hours when the world is still asleep and it's just you and your thoughts. This is a moment when comfort whispers, stay. But your purpose whispers louder, go. Success doesn't begin with noise. It begins with movement. One small action, one deliberate step toward a life that's better than yesterday. You don't need to wait for motivation. You need to create momentum. Focus is born in these quiet mornings when no one is watching. When you rise before the world, you're not just waking your body, you're waking your discipline. This is where transformation begins, not in grand plans, but in the decision to move forward even when it's dark and cold. You may not see results today, and that's fine, because consistency doesn't promise speed, it promises growth. Every step you take now is building a foundation for the person you're becoming. Keep moving. The sunrise isn't proof of light, it's proof of effort. Focus is a battle you fight every day, not with others, but with your own mind. In a world that screams for your attention, discipline whispers, stay still. Every notification, every distraction is a test, asking you, will you choose pleasure or will you choose progress? Most people surrender to noise, but the strong, they learn to silence it. You can't build an extraordinary life while being addicted to ordinary distractions. The world is filled with endless entertainment, but success requires selective attention. Your goals need your focus like fire needs oxygen. Starve it, and it dies. Feed it, and it burns brighter than ever. Turn off the noise. Turn inward. The person who controls their focus controls their future. The day you stop being distracted by what doesn't matter is the day your life starts moving in the direction that does. Discipline is forged in solitude. It's not about who's cheering for you. It's about who you become when no one's watching. These are the hours that define you, the ones when the world sleeps, but you're still grinding. You may feel unseen, but greatness always grows in the shadows before it shines in the spotlight. Every rep, every drop of sweat, every aching muscle is a promise you're keeping with yourself. It's not about perfection, it's about persistence. You show up when you don't feel like it. You keep pushing when results feel far away. Because the truth is, discipline doesn't demand talent. It demands consistency. And the beautiful thing about consistency is that it compounds. What feels like small effort today becomes massive growth tomorrow. Keep showing up. The empty gym isn't lonely, it's sacred. It's where average ends and excellence begins. There's a voice that lives inside all of us, the one that whispers, you're not enough. It's the same voice that makes you second-guess your worth, your dream, your progress. But here's the truth. That voice is a liar. Doubt doesn't protect you. It limits you. Every time you listen to it, you surrender your potential to fear. You weren't born to play small. You were built to rise through resistance. The mirror doesn't show your limits. It reflects your choices. You can see failure, or you can see fuel. The difference is focus. The moment you choose belief over doubt, you start becoming unstoppable. Stop asking, what if I fail? Start asking, what if I fly? You are capable, not someday, but now. You've just been too busy believing your fear instead of feeding your faith. It's time to change that reflection. Consistency is not glamorous. It's repetitive, quiet, and often thankless. But it's a heartbeat of every success story. The greats weren't made in bursts of passion. They were built through years of steady, unseen effort. It's the kind of work that doesn't get likes or applause. It's a grind that exists when motivation fades. You'll have days where progress feels invisible. Days when effort feels wasted. But remember, consistency doesn't fail. People quit too soon. Every word written, every step taken, every attempt made, it all stacks up slowly, silently, until one day it explodes into results. Success doesn't demand brilliance. It demands stubbornness. Be stubborn about your goals. Be relentless in your effort. The desk may be cluttered, but your vision must stay clear. Because the day you give up consistency is the day you stop growing. There's a cost to chasing greatness. You'll lose people who don't understand your grind. You'll miss parties, sleep, and comfort. But what you'll gain, focus, strength, self-respect, will last longer than any temporary pleasure. Sacrifice is a language of success, and only a few are fluent in it. Most people want success, but few are willing to pay the price. The lonely road is not punishment, it's preparation. Every time you say no to distraction, you say yes to your future. Discipline is a bridge between your goals and your greatness. Don't fear loneliness, embrace it, because the path that feels empty today is the one that leads to fulfillment tomorrow. Every step alone is building the strength to stand tall when your victory arrives. There comes a moment when everything inside you says, enough. When your mind screams to stop and your body begs for rest. That's a breaking point, and that's where most people quit. But not you, because you understand that pain is not punishment, it's preparation. Discipline means doing it even when it hurts. Focus means seeing beyond the pain. And consistency means trusting the process even when results hide from you. Every push beyond the limit is proof that your spirit is stronger than your struggle. The storm doesn't come to destroy you. It comes to shape you. Every drop of rain, every ounce of exhaustion, every test is carving resilience into your soul. You're not breaking down. You're breaking through. Failure is not the end. It's feedback. It's life's way of asking, how bad do you really want this? You see, success doesn't come to those who never fail. It comes to those who never stay down. Every failure carries a lesson. Every setback builds strength. The difference between winners and quitters isn't that one never falls. It's that one always gets up. You rise because you must. Because your dream deserves another try. Because the person you're becoming can't afford to give up. The fall is part of the journey. It humbles you, sharpens you, and prepares you for everything you once thought you couldn't handle. You're not behind. You're being built. After all the noise, pain, and struggle, peace comes. It doesn't come from the world around you. It comes from knowing you didn't give up when you could have. The sunrise doesn't mean the struggle is over. It means you've grown strong enough to face another day. This is what focus does. It brings clarity. This is what consistency does. It builds trust in yourself. This is what discipline does. It transforms your chaos into control. The light you see isn't luck. It's a reflection of your persistence. You realize that every hard day was a lesson. Every delay was direction. Every failure was fuel. You're not the same person who started this journey. You're wiser, calmer, and stronger than ever. This is your rebirth, the moment you realize success was never about achieving something. It was about becoming someone. The world doesn't owe you anything, but discipline gives you everything. The habits you build now will echo for years. You've learned that motivation fades, but discipline remains. That focus cuts through noise, and consistency builds empires. You've learned that greatness isn't given. It's earned, one silent, stubborn step at a time. So take a breath. Look at how far you come. Then take one more step. Because your story isn't over. It's just beginning.